Hi dear students, today's lesson would be about first-person narratives. Now you are welcome, enjoy watching the video lesson, then we can discuss what we have learned and what we haven't learned about first-person narratives after the lesson. So now we will start. First of all, how does the first-person narration help us understand the Christopher's character? This is the title. This is not important. So now we'll start the main lesson. So first-person narration. So narrative mode in which I is used frequently. So first-person narration. We have to use I frequently, mostly, maybe singular or plural, as well as being an authoritative or reliable voice while conveying point of view in writing. So it can be either plural or singular, and it can be either authoritative or reliable. So the main important thing is to convey the point of view. In the novel, the narrator uses first-person narration to get into the mind of the reader. So this is the main purpose of the first-person narration. Let me read it one more time. The narrator uses the first-person narration to get into the mind of the reader. So emphasizes the way in which Christopher views the world, which makes the reader intrigued. Intrigued, it means interested, excited. So Christopher, we are taking Christopher as an example. It's taken actually from a story where the first person narration artistically used. So ignore Christopher if you do not understand. It's just an example. So usually it emphasizes the way in which the character views the world, which makes readers interested or fascinated. Okay, so the way the novel conveys its message it's here meaning, content, essence, the main idea, plot. The message that disability is a social construction is conveyed by the point of view. Here the novel is written from Christopher's perspective rather being about Christopher. So this is not about the Christopher himself, it's about Christopher's idea. So it is taken from that story. The importance of the author's use of first-person narration. What is the importance? What is the significance? What is the value? So Mark Haddon never lets Christopher stray from his unique interpretation of the world around him. So main idea is unique interpretation of the world around him. Him here means the main character. It is Christopher. So examples. I find people confusing. This is for two main reasons. The first main reason is that people do a lot of talking without using any words. The second is that people often talking using metaphors. So prime numbers are what is left when you have taken. So we are giving two reasons actually. The first one is people talk without words. The second one is people talk with metaphors. It's all about the stories again. All the patterns away, I think prime numbers are like life. They are very logical, but you can never work out the rules even if you spend all your time thinking about them. So it's about the story again. There is something logical here. If you think over and over and carefully, then you will get the idea behind this. So perspective, the unique perspective of Christopher. Christopher is our main character. Logic, seeking mind colors everything in the narrative. Christopher's own behavior is much more understandable from the point of view of his own mind than it might be to an outsider looking in. So perspective, disability. By never explicitly diagnosing Christopher, Mark Haddon suggests a disability studies perspective medical novel of the disability is not central to Christopher's own experience of the world. Haddon accomplished the critique of the medical module by writing from Christopher's perspective, which further emphasizes the value of personal experience. It's again about the story. It's taken from the story, and we are giving a first-person narration here. The character, through the first-person narration, will perceive Christopher as a normal person. It shows us that everyone exhibits idiosyncrasies that makes them identifiable to Christopher, helping us understand his character better. Example, I see what they are wearing, or if they have a walking stick or funny hair, a certain type of glasses, or if they have a particular way in moving their arms. So this is again all about first-person narrations. Point of view. By privileging Christopher's individual experience and authority over the external disciplining gaze of third-person narrative, Haddon reminds the readers that knowledge is situated and character is developed through one's own experience, like we see with Christopher. So here we can see the artistic ability of the writer using third-person narrative. So, conclusion. The use of first-person narration allows the readers to detect the world through Christopher's senses. This exercise allows the readers to investigate their own assumptions about the truth and reality, as well as exploring and understanding Christopher's character. So, this was all about first-person narrations. Now we have discussed the perspective. Using a novel as our main character was Christopher, and we learned first-person narration, their point of view, the importance of the first-person narration through this story, and we have given you examples, and we have showed you the way the novel conveys its message. Here, not novel, let's say story. And we have talked about the characters, and we have given the conclusion, the right conclusion. So this is the way in which the first person narrations is done. So learn this, watch this video over and over again. Then if you have further questions, again please address me through my Telegram contact, so I can discuss it further with you, and we will have, I think we will have a very interesting and somewhat argumentative conversation about this, and we will share our ideas, and we will share our ideas about the story and about the Christopher's character, and we can have some logical argumentation and logical conclusion at the end of our conversation. So good luck. Again, take care. So get ready for the next lesson.